am Michelle Barone, and I'm here at the Department of Behavioral and Community Health, also known as the Dutchess County Stabilization Center. We're going to go inside and talk to some members and employees of C.A.P.E and talk about drug addiction and prevention in Dutchess County. I'm here with John Cassidy, Brenna Trumpetto, Megan Hetfield. Tell me a little bit about your role at C.A.P.E and how you got involved.
Sure. So I'm a peer engagement specialist with C.A.P.E. I'm also a certified addiction recovery coach. I'm a person in long-term recovery. For me, that means I haven't had a drink or a drug since September 10th, 2011.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
But unfortunately, I do have some friends who recently passed away from this illness. And it began to really impact my life, and so I decided to make a career change. Right now I'm co-located at 3 hospitals in Dutchess County. I'm based out of the hospital emergency rooms, or moving throughout the hospital, responding to overdose patients and other individuals that are there for substance use disorder. That's alcohol and drugs.
So now the Stabilization Center, what is the role of the center, and how can people get involved here if they need help or know someone that does?
Well, the Stabilization Center is here to assist with mental health emergencies as well as substance use emergencies. This is the appropriate place to come rather than an emergency room.
Absolutely, and it's all confidential?
Confidential.
And 24 hours? Or?
24 hours. They can actually stay here for up to 24 hours, but the facility is open for 24 hours.
Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
And I appreciate it very much.
Anytime, thank you.
Thank you, Megan.
I'm a peer engagement specialist, as you said,
yes.
Which started originally as a recovery coaching position, which Megan and I did, which was more us into the community, helping individuals find proper sources of battling their substance use disorder. But it's progressed into this peer engagement specialist, which now has us as the emergency departments dealing with overdoses and people seeking help, but more at the hospitals. After doing this for a little while and being in long-term recovery since April of 2008.
Fantastic.
Thank you. One thing I've recognized, a common bond amongst us is pain, and generally some trauma, which makes us uncomfortable being us, which made me uncomfortable being me. So, I found something that made me comfortable until it didn't work anymore. It's an unbelievably delicate spot. We have to connect within seconds, some sort of connection, so they'll listen to us, because they're, generally this isn't their first time trying to seek help or treatment, so we have to be a little bit different. We're not a clipboard, we're not clinicians. We're people in recovery saying, listen man, I've been there. I've been locked up, I've been in treatment, I've been in emergency rooms. Listen to me, let me tell you, I have a way that I can help you.
And I think it's important for people to know this is a sickness. This is not something that people just say, okay, I'm going to decide to do drugs today. Again, it's deriving from something. It's a mental impairment. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, thank you for bringing that up 100%. This is a complex brain disease. This is not a couple people just sitting around making stuff up about. This is medically backed. This is science proven. There's every ounce of evidence to back this up, that this is a disease. This is not a moral failing. This is not someone who just made bad choices. Your brain becomes hijacked as an addict, and there's nothing you can do. You can't change the chemicals in your body just by thinking about it. So you need treatment.
So thank you for all the work you do in our community, and it was an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for your support as well. Thank you.
So my specific role is I'm the Drug-Free Communities Project Coordinator for C.A.P.E, but those funds are allocated to the Southern Dutchess Community Coalition.
Okay.
And our mission is to do grassroots mobilization, community outreach, and a lot of targeted media campaigns that focus on youth and their families. And a lot of our campaigns look at prevention messaging that focus on both statistics, but also pro-social norming campaigning. So to get the positive statistics out to our communities.
That is fantastic. So tell me more about what you do at C.A.P.E and how you got involved.
So I had been volunteering for a number of years. The disease of addiction is close and personal to me. I lost my aunt and grandfather to it. So it holds a special place in my heart. CAPE in general has a lot of additional roles. We're prevention education. We're licensed through New York State OASAS. And we've been in the community serving families and youth for 30 years. We do a lot of school-based education. We have prevention education counselors in most of the schools throughout Dutchess County. Some counselors serve a dual purpose with the corresponding middle school in that designated district. So they are there throughout the school year. They follow their schedule. We also have a community educator who's responsible for community and school-based forums, as well as the teen driving program, which is countywide.
Where can people find out more about CAPE on the web?
Yeah, absolutely. You can like us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, the Council on Addiction Prevention and Education, and our website is www.capedc.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brenna.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
It was my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us at Dutchess County's Department of Behavioral and Community Health, also known as the Stabilization Center here in Poughkeepsie, New York. We will see you next Monday at 8 a.m. Bye.